Right, exactly. And the matrix, I know we have to move on, but I think the matrix was what makes it look so unusual
that
also.
real nice, it's like a mustard, almost like a mustard brown, like a golden, soft, like,
wow.
Just touch.
Okay, there's 50 there. Don't hang up. By the way, in about 12 minutes, we have an insane surprise for everyone. But brand new, Jay doesn't even know. I know that word stupid's coming out, which I love whenever it does. Okay, new. Jay, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I think it's so beautiful because you're looking at the citrine, but it's almost like...
Do you know that means more to me than anything? Really? Is when people actually see something like you actually, I saw you reacting to this, you actually had a physical reaction to it.
Yeah.
You said, is this cool? But you're sincerely saying, this is really cool.
This
is something unique and different.
Different.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like like if you just like a normal whatever thing, but you see a bit of jewelry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you see, especially when you're here in the TV market, you have a condensed, a lot of designers, they're very, very picky about who they select and, the people that can present and everything. But I just love the fact that you love this so much and your reaction to it was really incredible.
And it's November, like I'm in November, right? Which is like
there you go, November baby.
Baby, so I mean, but here's the thing.
There are so many people in my family in November. My mom even, yeah.
Oh, really? When's her birthday?
November 4th.
Oh, she's near me on the 8th.
No, see.
She's a good lady, isn't she? She's a great person, I know that.
She's patient.
Patient. I can't say I am. I didn't get that trait. Like your mom.
So here's the thing that makes this unique and different, right? So I want you to think of it. This is material that comes out of Brazil. Okay, citrine is in the colored quartz family. So, but it's more or less thought of as semi-precious, especially in this grade. But look at the color, look at the grade of this. Here's the thing with this, is to be able to get that golden yellow color. Yeah. Most of this, I could show you huge stopes. In fact, I have a stope at my house, would be perfect to show you.
Oh, sold out.
Thank you, Sonoran. Congratulations,
so much.
guys.
Wow.
Here's the deal on this, okay? And this is something, research it. I'm not just talking to be talking here. The thing with citrine is this. Citrine, normally when you see citrine, you see it in smaller faceted cabochons or stones or pieces, right? There's a reason for that. The reason is it tends, the crystals turn white. And it's very hard to select the gold or yellow material and keep it a naturally gold or yellow. There's a lot of white in it because it is a quartz.
Oh, all the other pieces went, whoa, everything's going. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And so here's what's really cool with this, right? Is that you're getting natural citrine crystals. These are all natural crystals that we've fashioned. There's only a limited amount you can do, really, when you design with these natural crystals and keep the crystals kind of natural. You know, like, I think that's what I love about this design, and I think that's probably what attracted you to this design, is actually the big natural crystals, but also the color of these crystals. This is some of the most exquisite citrine that I've ever been able to really acquire and work with. And like I said, I have these kind of stopes, these big stopes that I have. They're decorative items, but they're huge, they're massive. But you can see they just got the gold tips on them. But if you really look deep down into the crystals, they're clear or white. I mean, so to be able to have this golden yellow coloration running consistently through the whole crystal is really something that doesn't happen a lot.
It is just
so the grade of the material is really, really over the top.
Wow, and you guys are loving it. Not sure how many we have, but by the way, the necklace, we have only 50 of each. The necklace from $199.95, $159.98. Earrings from $79.95 to $64.98. And you know, don't forget that even if you're buying on sale, you still have a 30-day return policy that goes right along with it. But it's just, I hate to even mention that because I can't see any of this. I cannot at all see a piece like this coming back. You know, we talk about how you feel, like when we wear your pieces, Jay. I mean, everyone always stops me. But this one, the color, I mean, which, first of all, You can literally wear with absolutely anything, which we love, right? Any kind of a tone at all. But when I just move it, the sparkle from all of the faceting and the warmth of the colors, it's just
you know,
captivating.
And again, with the rarity of the citrine, I think is really kind of the focal point here, the size of the crystals. You know, so normally you think of amethyst, right? That's a colored quartz, peridot, right? You see a lot of amethyst from me, you see a lot of peridot from me. Great resources. Okay, but I guarantee you, think about how many designs that you've seen from me in 30 years, if you've watched me that long. How many amethyst designs have you seen? How many peridot designs have you seen? How many citrine? Very, very, very few. And the reason is, it is an extremely hard material to work with. And it's all based on the color, the natural color, and that the fading issue that you have with yellow citrine. And you don't, it's not color consistent. So you'll have beautiful tips, like you'll have this beautiful bright yellow or bright gold on the tip of the crystal, because these are all natural crystals, but it doesn't run the entirety of the crystal. Usually the crystal is more clear, translucent, or white. And that's what you normally see. In this case, you can see that it has the yellow and the gold contrast running almost completely through even the larger crystals. The smaller crystal beads that we cut, the faceted beads, are solid yellow. You'll never get a higher grade. That is a super high grade color of citrine, natural citrine. And then, but the large crystals are what I'm so impressed with on this, is that we were able to sort through, get the larger crystals, but they have the coloration. And that is so key. Color is everything, especially on a material like this.
It feels nice too, Jay.
Yeah, you know what I like about it is the density of it. You know, like it's not, okay, so it's not so over the top heavy that it feels like you're wearing a tire around your neck, right? But it's got density to it. You know, density, quality. I mean, the difference in a fake Rolex and a real Rolex, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
You know, you feel the density, you feel the weight, you know, of as opposed to a knockoff. So this is a really, really super high grade, really quality citrine, and it does come. I have one resource on this, and it's in Brazil. And it's in northern Brazil. It's been my resource since the early 80s. We're still using them today.
And you don't do a lot of citrine.
I don't, very rarely. I like, to be honest with you, there's years that I haven't done a single citrine design. There's actually blocks of times, like 5 or 10 years, where I did no citrine designs. This is something that is, like, I have done citrine on and off in my career, and I've done some beautiful citrine designs, but it's not something that I normally that I concentrate on, and the reason is because of the material, right?
And by the way, like the large pairs, like 14 by 31 millimeters, or they're 12 by 24. So I mean, they're
and they're all free forms, so they could be a little bit bigger, a little bit shorter. And again, truly here again, because the natural aspect of this, there are no two of these that are going to be totally identical.
Be
you could line them all up. They're all going to have the nice color. They're all going to have the same theme. But there is no way to make these matchy-matchy, right? They're all going to be uniquely different.
Okay, there's about 30 left.